Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I make my chili stew. This is something my family eats every winter. I really enjoy it and it's really easy to make. It's a super quick video, but I hope you enjoy. So in this particular recipe I'm going to be using the Instapot. So here I have it in the saute setting. I let it heat up, and then I put a little bit of oil, some onion, and I'll saute the vegetables first just because I want to give them that flavor. I want to let the flavors come out. So here I'm just letting the onions sweat a little bit, and then I add about 2 to 3 bell peppers. Bell peppers is something that I try to put on every type of soup, including chicken soup. I really enjoy bell peppers. It's a really good, versatile um, veggie that you can put up pretty much anything. I also really like mushrooms. We tend to buy mushrooms every time we go to the grocery store. This is something that is a staple in our home, just because sometimes when we don't want to eat meat, we add mushroom to kind of give it that meaty taste. But when we do add meat, we do add it to stews, or even sometimes we add it to like other dishes when we do like vegan dishes once a week, just to give our stomachs a little break from the processed foods and also from the meat. It's really good to give you your body and your gut a little bit of a break, especially now since I am done with my breastfeeding journey with my third child. I'm trying to eat a little more healthy just because I did gain a little more weight that I would wanted to in this pregnancy. The next thing I'm adding is tomatoes. I really prefer the roasted ones, but I didn't have any in this occasion, so I actually had just like regular tomatoes, not canned tomatoes, but I usually do use the canned tomatoes, um, just because I feel like they're more flavorful and it's just an easier step. And when you're a mama three, you're taking the easy ways out. You're taking all the cuts you can get. So here I'm just kind of letting them saute for a little bit, letting them just do their thing all together. The next thing I add are all the seasonings. So I added paprika, some powdered onion, just to give it that little bit more onion taste, salt and pepper, some chili powder. I also added a little bit of cumin just because I do like a little bit of cumin and taste. I don't know, maybe it's the Latina in me that always has to have the cumin in her food, but I really do like the way it tastes with this stew. Um, if you do have like maybe like a chili seasoning already put together, then you're more than welcome to use that. I just have I use what I have in the pantry. I try not to buy so many spices. Just I don't like to keep a lot of things in the pantry. So here you just want to let all the veggies kind of marinate with the seasonings that you have. I still have the Instapot on the sorry, I'm like in the same setting. I haven't changed it yet. So right here, I'm still have it in the saute setting. Um, I did add a little bit of garlic. I don't think I filmed it, but I did add minced garlic in it. Again, mom of three, do not buy like garlic and mince it myself. I try to get the easy way out. I buy it from Costco already minced up, and that's what I used. Here I just use a little bit of a can tomato sauce because chili is a little more acidic and tomatoey. I do tend to add the tomato sauce. Here I'm just adding, I actually made tamales and I actually had a lot of broth from the meat that I used and some bone broth. So I'm actually adding that to it, and I was tempted to get the fat that was on the top because I do, the meat that we used on this stew was not very fatty. and it didn't really have a lot of fat in it, so I was just trying to add the fat that was in the on the broth on top. When you put it into the refrigerator, it solidifies, so I was trying to put that in there to give it the extra flavor. And then I put a little bit of the that same broth into the blender where I mixed up. Actually, no, I put it in the tomato sauce to kind of get the rest out. And so here I just put the meat inside. You can use stew meat, or you can do like the traditional chili and do the ground beef. I didn't have any ground beef on this occasion, so I just used the stew meat. Um, but I honestly, it turned out so good. This time, I don't know what it was this time around, but it turned out so good. And it settles so good on your stomach. It's not at all bloating or anything like that. It actually settled in really good. Um, Even though it had I think I added beans, if I'm not mistaken, but I believe I did. So here I'm just like showing you. So I put it on pressure cook, and I put it on high, just because I did want it to be ready for dinner. I didn't want it to take too long, and I put it in for 15 minutes, and I just let it cook. And when it was done, it smelled so good. The house smells so good. I really enjoyed it. I put some cheese on top with a little bit of sour cream, just like you would eat a traditional chili, just in a different way. Again, I get it, not everybody's gonna like this type of chili, but we actually really enjoyed it. And now that it's getting like really cold here, where we are at this moment, it is just sits so good. A little warm chili. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know what type of stew or type of soup you like during the winter, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.